It's Thursday night, and you know what that means? Just a bit outside radio show live on the air, live on Facebook, live on YouTube. As always, share that link, share that love, give us a like, a subscribe, and all the things the cool content creators are saying. As always, you got Mark, and as always, you got Keisha. Keisha, how's it going?
Hey man, what's going on, Mark? What's going on? Outsiders, what's going on? The 410 and beyond. I don't know about you, but it seems like me and the rest of the DMV area is bracing themselves for this winter storm that everybody keeps talking about, man. It's kind of crazy. I mean, depending upon the time of day, depending upon what channel, depending upon who's delivering the message, we could get anywhere between an inch and 23 inches. So,
Right.
But, you know, that's the hot thing right now. Listen, if you don't go to the store God bless you if you haven't been to the store yet. That's all I can say. God bless you, because, I mean, it's been pretty insane, you know, at all the stores. Mark, I mean, you spend enough time in the 410 to know how we get down. The second that they say that some snow is coming, I mean, everybody's running for their eggs, milk, and toilet paper.
Right. Which, I don't know. I don't know if you need that toilet paper. Well, maybe if you got a dairy issue, yeah, it's a good buy. But if you're going to be snowed in for a day or two, just how much toilet paper do you need? Because you might have a problem.
Yeah, it's insane, because I took my parents out today to make sure they were all set for the storm and to make sure they didn't need anything. And, of course, you know, no good deed goes unpunished.
Yeah.
Between Costco and Giant, I was out in the trenches for about 3.5 hours, and, you know, my parents got a 24-pack of toilet paper. And, you know, I let them buy it, you know, but this is the thing. When I got home, and, you know, because I'm you know, unloading the stuff home, putting the stuff away, I go to put the big ass, because, you know, 24 rolls, that's a big package. You know, I go to put it in the closet where they usually keep the toilet paper.
Yeah.
And they have like 16 rolls of toilet paper in there. And I literally said, "Mom, what the hell?" And she just busted out laughing. I'm like, you guys got enough toilet paper to last you through the summertime. I mean, it's just two of them in here. You know, it's just so wild. I think it's so hilarious that even though they had a legit 16 rolls, like, I couldn't even fit all the toilet paper in this fucking closet. It was nuts. I don't know what it is with these people and toilet paper, but, you know, yeah, so. But, yeah, if you haven't gone out and got the essentials, please do so, for crying out loud.
Yeah, you know, I moved away from Maryland. I'm not supposed to be getting this stuff, but we're supposed to be getting it too. And the storm looks like it's stretching all the way from, like, Texas to Boston, so this is crazy.
Yeah, so, I mean, so what's the buzz like down there? I mean, do people hit the stores like here, or?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like on the local,
more panic, I bet.
On the local Facebook pages, people are posting bare pictures of the stores. You know, all the essentials and everything. But you know what? I'm a man of the new millennia. I'm a man of the times. Instead of going to the store, I let the store come to me. Because you
just had everything delivered.
I just had everything delivered. I was working.
Sound like Jaina.
They came and dropped it off, and that's all. Yeah. Easy peasy.
God bless you. And lucky dog. You know, that is not happening with my parents. They've got to go and get their own shit. I don't know. And it was nuts. But yeah, a lot of people have done that. And, you know, if you're in a position to do so, oh yeah, because, man, I mean, the lines and the aggressive shopping and just the pure chaos that you have to endure by going into the stores. I mean, you look at some people in the eyes; they got that crazy look. Like, you know, it's just it's wild, man. It's every man, every person for themselves out there, and a lot of, when we went to Giant, most of the meat was gone. And in Costco, which gave me quite the chuckle, the bakery section was damn near bare. Nothing else, just the bakery section. So I'm like, yeah, everybody's gonna hunker down and fucking stuff their faces with cookies and cakes. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Sounds good to me, man. Sounds good to me. But all right, you guys. So I don't know how these things manage to happen to us, but it just seems like every time something goes down, it goes down right before the show is supposed to start.
Hey, I'm
You
good
ever
with it.
notice that?
I'm good with it breaking before the show instead of 20 minutes after the show, which also happens.
Yeah, it's like something always happens around showtime. So today's no different. We've been talking for about 2 weeks ad nauseum about what the hell's going on with the Ravens, and the crazy thing was, Mark, I literally wanted to send you a text message yesterday. I think it was after I saw McDaniels got hired, and no, it was after because it was McDaniels, and then I saw Flores got hired, and I wanted to send you a text message, like literally, like, what the fuck are the Ravens doing? I mean, I was literally like a little teed off, because I'm like, man, we're about to be scraping the bottom barrel here, because, right? I mean, a lot of them were getting a lot of the good ones were getting taken up.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, just 2 hours before the show today, thank you, Jana, aka Sports Bay, and because I swear it's like she sends the stuff, then my phone blows up. I don't know how she does that either, but the Ravens have made a decision. And Mark, I guess I'll let you lay the groundwork for the Ravens' new hire.
Yeah. It's interesting because when we first started looking at the candidates, that first show after the firing, like that was the first name that I had mentioned of our watch list.
Yes.
Not necessarily like I thought he would be the one,
Yes.
but definitely most interesting, and mostly because of how much national buzz he was getting. Like his name was first on everyone's minds, it seemed. But from the Chargers, Jesse Minter, like he's the one. I saw the Ravens released like a notice saying that they hired him, and then like a quote from him. He says all the right things, likes the culture and of the team, and it's the right winning attitude and all that stuff they'll always say. But we'll see how he does after he's. I want to see that press conference where where they introduce him to the press and everything. That'll be my first measure.
Sure, get a little look at the personality.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally agreed. Minter will be the fourth coach in the Ravens' 31-year franchise history, which is like, you live through it, but you don't really realize it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, damn, if this is only the fourth coach, and then you think about it. Harbaugh had the longest run, right? And what was that? What was the quarterback guru's name? Billick. Had his run, and I'm not gonna. I mean, you could say Minter has some pretty big shoes to fill, but does he really? I don't know. I mean, Harbaugh had a pretty impressive career. Of course, he's had the Super Bowl ring. The consistency, getting to the playoffs. But, outside of that one Super Bowl, which was clearly on the hands of the defense, right?
Yep.
This guy has an opportunity to put his imprint on the franchise.
Yeah.
And I think that would be pretty. I would think that was pretty attractive to anybody that interviewed with the Ravens organization.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
like you said, Mark, he was one of the hottest coaches this year. Well sought after. He was set to go to Cleveland. Canceled that. The Raiders were interested in him, and he's 42 years old, so he checks that box. I wanted somebody a little bit younger, and like Mark says, we want to see what this press conference looks like. What kind of personality he has. If he, puts out anything that indicates what he wants to do with the team.
Yeah.
They of course, Steve Biscotti is going to say, oh, we love his vision and this, that, and the third, but what is that vision?
Right.
I want to know what the fuck it is. When a new coach, you said it, Mark, when a new coach gets hired, everybody on both sides says all the same things all the fucking time. Yeah. Oh, it's a winning organization. Oh, I love the culture. Oh, he's great. The vision. Let's give us something with some substance, something that we can really feel good about, when we walk away from this thing, because, the Ravens, took their sweet ass time, and if you took your sweet ass time, you have better have gotten this right, because you let a lot of stuff go out the window.
Yep.
You let a lot of stuff go out the window. But I don't know about you, Mark, but I am still excited. I'm still excited.
Oh, for sure. And I want to see this team that he assembles, his coordinators and everything.
Sure.
I know Raheem Morris is still available. Get him on the sidelines.
I'd love it. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I understand that this guy has been with the Ravens before.
Yeah, he's been.
They were saying that he was on the Ravens, around 2017 or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't remember. But he spent I think like about 4 years here, which would have put him, in Baltimore during John Harbaugh's tenure, and I guess he would be pretty familiar about with the organization and how we do things here, which is it's kind of wild. He's had his work with the Chargers. We know the brother is out there. You've done work with the other brother, and hopefully this makes out to be a really great decision for the Ravens. What if you have any thoughts on what do you think would be like his first move, or what would be your first move as head coach, and you saying like with the coaching staff, is it let's go ahead and is the next move like let's lock down this offensive coordinator?
Yeah, because Minter's a defensive guy, so definitely lock down a offensive coordinator. Harry says something here that I find really interesting, which should make you salivate, honestly. Minter will get us back to being a force on defense. Chargers finish top 10 in every defensive category. I like that.
Yeah, and you know what? Judging from an organization that loves to give up games in the second half, judging from a fan, me being the fan that sits and watches a defense come out and play the first half of a game like a bunch of dogs, and then turns into this, I don't know, bend but don't break, prevent, zone, fucking make you want to vomit type of thing. That is very exciting, and that's very, like you said, makes you want to salivate a little bit.
Yeah.
Can we get back to that defensive old? Can we get back to that killer instinct? Geez, even from a couple of years ago. Like when we had Patrick Queen and whatnot.
Just get guys back to 4 full quarters playing. Playing every down. Like that's the most important thing. Because we've seen so many times where just either they don't get in first gear until the third or fourth quarter, or they just play a great first half and just crap out the second half.
Yeah.
Full game.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And, it is, and also, too, like, is this guy going to, like, really play to the strengths and be not even just a leader, but also a member of a team? Because it just felt like to me, and I think, we've talked about this a few times before on the podcast, is that, it just felt like John Harbaugh was the end all say all every single time, and is this guy going to be willing to, I guess work a little bit more with the coordinators and let them do their jobs?
Yeah, you hope that's not a like a GM president issue, and that it was
right
a coaching issue. And
sure.
Hopefully he lets them do their jobs, because that's what we need. If you're going to bring in these supposedly great offensive-minded coordinators, such as Todd Monken, let them do what they're supposed to do.
Right. And has there been any noise about him?
About Monken? Nah, I haven't heard anything.
Me either. Are you surprised?
Kind of, but I don't think have they officially fired him yet, or? Cause I haven't heard really.
I'll have to take another look at that, because I haven't heard anything about him at all, which I think is what's kind of interesting. But we can take a look that up and maybe talk a little bit more about that at the end of the show. But in the time that we got left, we've got 2 games, of course. We have got some. I can say, unusual suspects. You got some unusual suspects for the AFC Championship and the NFC Championship. I talked about it last week. I'm pretty sure Patriots Broncos was not on anybody's bingo card, and damn it, you damn sure didn't have the Rams and Seahawks. If you do, you're lying. I know you are. And I'm saying, I'm not talking about last week. You might have picked it last week, but earlier, before the playoffs started, nobody had these teams.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
We had some pretty wild divisionals, and and it's so crazy. I must have jinxed myself, because I remember saying last show that every time I do great in the wild card with my picks, I just stink it up in the divisional round. And this was the ultimate. I mean, I have to pat myself on the back for this one. Did I get anything right? I can't remember. Maybe I got one right?
You went over.
Oh, did I? Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, I got to pat myself on the back for this one, because I did not get one right. And some of, oh gosh, I'm pretty sure at least 2 of those were like close. I almost had them.
Yeah.
But yeah. Man, it was just really rough. But lo and behold, this is what we have. This is what we're going to talk about, you guys. Both matchups are occurring on Sunday. First of the double dip is the Patriots at the Broncos. Man, I have to give the Broncos their props, because, I just did not, see that coming. That was a very exciting game. That thing could have gone either way, but big shout out to the Broncos and getting it done and making it to the biggie. How did you feel watching that game conclude? I know that the Broncos are one of your teams.
Yeah, at one point it was kind of like, the Bills look like they're going to do their Bills thing, and
yeah.
Yeah, the Broncos did exactly what they've been known for all season, which is fighting and clawing, and it took overtime, but they did it. Yeah.
Very exciting.
But I think as we look forward to this next week, there's the elephant in the room on like the next to last play of the game. Bo Nix, broken bone in his foot. So and Bo's looked really good all season. So when you don't have your starting quarterback headed into the conference championship game, that doesn't bode well.
Yeah. And you know what's so crazy? The Broncos' backup quarterback, what is it, Jarrett
Stidham.
How do you say this? Stidham? Okay. Yeah. It's funny because New England Patriots were the ones who drafted him.
Yep.
That's one funny thing. But, I'm looking at these odds, and I don't know. I was kind of surprised. In New England Patriots are 4.5-point favorites. I would think that this thing would have gone a little further north than that, maybe 6 or 7 points. I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you, a day or two ago that was 5.5, so it's come down a point.
And that's even more surprising. What the? Hey, I don't know. This is kind of your backup team, Mark. What are your thoughts on this spread, yo? Like, I'm scratching my head, son. I don't know about you.
Like I said, it came down a point in a day or two. I think there's a reason behind that, and I'm not going to say it's an easy money pick, but I would say definitely take the Broncos on the spread.
Holy crap! Holy crap! All right, fuck it, guys. We're gonna go off the deep end with Mark. He put the disclaimer out there that is not an easy money pick, but it is a pick. And I'm gonna back him about this. I mean, there's definitely something that has to be going on there for the spread to be like that. And this might be one of the situations where you legit follow the money. So if Mark says let's take the 4.5, we're gonna take the 4.5. Now, once again, this has got to be a record postseason for Vegas in these total points, yo. 42.5. Okay. It opened up at 41.5, went up to 42.5, which is also a little surprising because my knee-jerk reaction was to take the under, but I might not know what I'm talking about here. How do you feel about the total points?
I kind of feel like you,
right?
Yeah.
Right?
But that total points is kind of low, so makes you want to go on the over. Sorry.
I think I'm going to stick with my under on this. I just feel like in my gut, I don't know. And it's just like their last game, that ended up being 33-30. Are we really going to have another offensive explosion? I just feel like they're playing with people's minds at this point. And yeah, I'm going to stick with the under on that. Do we have any comments on either the spread or the total points on the feed?
Not on the spread of the points.
Okay. So I'm going to stick with the under. Mark, are you going to go with the over or the under?
I'll go with the over just because, and
just
again,
for sake of argument.
With Nick's out, it's tough because, in the fourth quarter, they like to explode,
right.
But without him, are they going to be able to do that?
Yeah. Really? Are they really expecting another offensive explosion? It's just nuts. Okay, all right, so there you have it, you guys. Look, these are not easy money picks. This game is... You're going to work hard for your money, whatever the outcome is. If you're a winner, God frickin' bless you, because this one is pretty frickin' tight. Pretty frickin' tight. All right,
so
let's move on.
So betting lines aside, we got the Patriots and the Broncos. Who's going to Super Bowl?
I think I picked the Patriots. I already know I did. I picked the Patriots.
You don't sound confident in that.
Yeah, it's just, I've literally given up on this shit at this point because I'm just like,
As the name of the show is, just a bit outside. I'm going to go just a big outside, and even with a backup quarterback.
Yeah.
That defense for Denver, look at what they did to Buffalo.
Yeah.
Look what they've been doing to people. I'm taking Denver to get to the Super Bowl.
Oh boy, I love it. I love a gutsy pick, man, and that is the guts of all the guts there. That is the guts of all the guts. Yeah, there you had it. Outside, if you feel like putting in your pick for AFC Championship, feel free. We'd love to hear it. Next matchup is NFC. We got the Rams and the Seahawks. I think this will be a little bit tighter than the AFC matchup. As indicated in the odds here, we've got Seattle Seahawks -1.5. Excuse me, I'm sorry. They opened at -1.5. They're currently at 2.5. Man, what the hell is happening here? Okay. I don't know. Okay, over under. Tough again. 46.5. Oh, okay. Looks like money's moving towards the Seattle Seahawks.
You said flummoxed.
Gosh. Yeah, I mean, Sam Darnold, I believe he is playing. Gosh.
You've been angry at Sam Darnold all season, it seems.
I know. I don't like him. I'm sorry.
He's just gonna do the Darnold thing.
It's crazy because I'm side-eyeing him, and they've got a 14-3 record. Like, what is wrong with me? I don't know, but I don't like whatever's wrong with me. Oh gosh. Mark, you know this. I picked the Rams to win. I picked the Rams to win.
Yes.
And, I just don't know why I don't want to give these people their props. I mean, they should get it. I think Jana picked the Seahawks.
Nope.
Did you pick the Seahawks?
Jana picked the Rams, too.
Oh, did you pick? Somebody picked the Seahawks, didn't they?
I picked the Seahawks.
Oh, God, you picked the Seahawks. Okay. What is your reasoning behind picking the Seahawks? Because I still have time to change my mind if I want to.
Because I've been going against them kind of like you, like all season, expecting like them to bottom out, and they don't.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I've been ragging on the Rams because they've been flailing. They've limped into this NFC Championship. They're fighting for their lives as we speak. And it's just like I'm still not ready to give the Seahawks their credit. And you know what? If you're a Seahawks fan out there and listening to me right now, you're probably cussing me out, and you have every right to. You have every right to, because I don't even know what it is about me and Sam Darnold. I'm just not a Sam Darnold fan. I do think that this is one of the best seasons of his career. I mean, clearly, he's gone a long way. Man, this shit is just, I don't know. All that I do know is that I am not looking forward to the Super Bowl at all.
Jana says she's picking the Rams because she's been underestimating Stafford all season, and when she doesn't pick him, he wins. Jana's playing the fence, but my heart is with Seattle. Come on, Jana.
I was gonna say I just knew Jana was gonna pick the Seahawks because I know how she loves the Seattle. I don't know. We're all mixed up on this one, huh? I want to stand firm on my picks, though. You guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have any type of scientific or football evidence to support my pick. Other than the fact that I just do not like Sam Darnold so bad. Oh, man. I don't know. Stafford doesn't even have... He's never won a Super Bowl.
No, he did.
Oh, he won one.
Didn't he? Yeah.
Wait a minute. Did he win one with the Rams?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Oh man, I don't know. That might change my pick a little bit. Oh no! I can't do Sam Darnold. I'm sorry. I just can't. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. So, all right. Yeah. And Stafford's been playing great. You know, for a minute there. You know, up until I would say, I don't know, what, week 12, week 13. No. I'll say about week 14-ish. It started looking a little suspect. But up until that point, everybody was talking about an MVP season. You know, this would be a great way for him to, you know, winning this game and getting things back on track of him being the man of the NFL this year. I think that it's going to, like I said, I think it's going to be a tight game. We have no easy money picks for you guys tonight, by the way. Let me just tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Okay, none of this is easy money. All of this is pretty tough. I'm going with the Rams. Mark's going with the Seahawks, obviously. As far as the total points are concerned, oh, jeez, man.
Jana's going with the Ramhawks.
The Ramhawks. I like it. What do you think about this 46.5, man?
I feel like taking the over on that.
Yeah, and you know what? I was leaning towards that too, even though the money's going to the under. But you know, I'm with you, Mark. I think there will be a little bit more offense in this game than the first 3 o'clock game. So, well, we're both in agreement with the over on that.
Yep.
At the end of the day, it's going to be 2 good games. Even though you know I don't have a dog in the fight of any of this, it's going to be a good one. Oh, look, my other line is going off there. Oh, what the hell? Hold up, you guys. Oh.
No. That sounded like she had a landline. Who has a landline in 2026?
Yeah, that's fine. That's my Vegas bookie on the line. No, I'm kidding.
You got a landline in 2026?
Man, you know my parents' house. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I have no idea why they have a landline. But you know, the parents just can't. Well, the parentals can't let things go.
Yeah.
Yeah, they keep that going. Ugh. You know, I wouldn't have a landline. Good observation, though.
I wanted to hit this comment for you, Harry's pick. Harry says, I'm hoping for a Seahawks-Patriots Super Bowl with Seattle winning this time because they run the damn ball. And then he follows up with, oh, this is going to make you sad. I can't believe that Sam Darnold will be the first QB from his class to get a Super Bowl ring. Baker, Allen, Jackson. That's wild.
Oh God, I just threw up in my mouth. I just threw up in my mouth. Dude, I know that every last one of them are probably going to be rooting for the Rams on Sunday. Because let me tell you something. If this kid makes it to the Super Bowl before these other guys, holy hell.
Right.
That would make me feel like absolute crap. Absolute crap. Think about it, man. Come on. Jesus. Allen and Jackson have been getting all the burn. And, you know, at least Baker Mayfield's got some burn. This kid, Darnold, I mean, look at me. I'm giving him a hard time still, and he's in the freaking AFC Championship. You know, like, what does that say about you?
Right.
I mean, come on, man.
Hey.
Oh, I like that little tidbit, though. Thanks, Harry.
I know that as I think back and remember the 2013 Super Bowl and the 2012 season, you know, the whole is Flacco lead? Is he not? He got a Super Bowl. He got a Super Bowl MVP. Now it kind of like puts it in focus. Anyone could get a Super Bowl MVP, and we might see Sam Darnold Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah, no shit. Oh man, yes, yes. So there you have it, man. 2 games this weekend. You know, if Mother Nature does her magic, we'll all be hunkered down. We won't have anywhere to go. You know, we'll all be sitting down watching this thing.
Yep.
Also, just really quickly, tennis season is in full swing. The Australian Open has started up. We'll talk more about that next week because, next week we'll get a little break from football. And we will talk about some of those other little topics that we've been wanting, that we've kind of been put on the back burner for the past couple of weeks. We'll talk college hoops. We'll talk NBA. Oh my gosh! We've mentioned it maybe about a month ago. Here they go again. What the hell?
What?
We mentioned it about a month ago. We've got some Olympic Games.
Oh yeah.
Going down, and Mark and I have got our curling equipment out. We've dusted it off. We're shining everything up, fine tuning everything, because you know how much we love our curling. And we've got some pretty awesome games. I was talking to my folks today, and this year it is in Milan. It is in Italy, and my mom was like, are they known for the mountains and the cold and everything like that? And I was telling her, I was like, Mom, you must have forgotten, because Mark, I've told you this before. We when I was younger, every summer and winter games, we all sat down and watched as a family.
Okay.
Okay, and I said, back in the day when I was a kid, I was telling her, I was like, man, it had to have been like the early '90s. I was like, the Italians, they were known for their downhill and their alpine and their skiing team, and there was one, and I looked it up, and because I couldn't remember the guy's name, but Alberto Tomba ruled the slopes from 1988 to 1994. This is the time that I'm talking about. Huh. And Italy. So, I'm very excited, to see, what Milan comes up with for these winter games. I know that they're going to have some kick-ass mountains because I'm into skiing too. So, I know about some of the finer places to ski in the world, and you guys. Italy is definitely known. It's got some good stuff going on up there.
Yeah.
And I am very excited to see what kind of show they put on for these winter games. And I know it's going to be nothing short of spectacular.
Oh yeah.
We've got some old heads coming back to make a run. We've got a lot of hot new athletes. And, the Winter Games is always fun because, not only do we get to see our own athletes, but we get to learn about other athletes. We how much we love talking about, other cultures and the goings-on there. And, it's something good. And it couldn't come at a better time. Sports unites people, right?
Oh, yeah.
We've got so much craziness going on here right now, so... to me, it couldn't come at a better time.
Yep.
And that's worldwide. So, lots of good things coming up that we can't wait to discuss and watch ourselves. So, as always, like Mark says, man, hey, share that link, share that love. We appreciate everybody that tunes in with us, especially our VIPs that tune in, damn near every week. I mean, we appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea, especially me. Stay safe, stay warm. Mark, is there anything that you want to throw out there before we sign off for the evening? Any real on wrestling or?
No real on wrestling. I'll get more into that next week. But
okay, great.
What I did want to kind of rail on real quick on my Facebook page earlier today. But you're a child of the '80s and everything, and
Sure.
A new movie trailer dropped today.
For what?
The new Masters of the Universe. And let me tell you.
Oh, gosh.
It looks terrible.
Oh, God, I knew it. I was gonna say, did they fuck this up too?
Go,
Why can't they get right?
go out and watch it. You know, actually, like the Eternia stuff looks really good,
But you said it looks terrible.
but the story looks terrible.
Uh,
Why they got to do that to us?
And you know what? You know, the original was Dolph Lundgren. It wasn't great.
Yeah. But it's
But
campy.
I mean, you know,
It's fun.
back then, you kind of get a pass for back then, right?
Yeah.
You can't do that shit now.
Yep.
That's so disappointing.
Yeah.
Because they have a pretty halfway decent cast for that, right?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah. Like you mentioned the Dolph Lundgren movie, like that goes to Earth, right? Why did they make this one on Earth? Like nothing like the cartoon.
gosh.
Yeah. Look up the
I'm gonna look it up.
look it up,
Jeez,
yeah.
crackers.
And then like on the text, let's talk about that.
They just let these people do any goddamn thing. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
Terrible.
man. Terrible. All right, outsiders. You know how we end this show. Spread love, yo. Like I said, get your essentials. Tomorrow's your last day, and then, like I said, if you're going out tomorrow, God bless you. Godspeed. Be safe. What else? What other things should I say? Oh, check your flashlights, candles, batteries. Make sure you have those things in order. They're talking about potential power outages.
Yep.
Call and check on your elderly. Call and check on your loved ones. Make sure that they have everything that they need. And when I'm saying things that they need, I mean like prescription fillings, any other type of medical issues. You know, we could potentially be down for a few days, you guys. So, you know, this is a state of emergency, not just here, but elsewhere. And, you know, prepare. That's the best thing that you can do for yourself and your families. And your friends, you know, take care of each other. You know, be safe. I don't know. I think I covered all the bases here. I'm Keisha, and on the other end of the line is my curling partner. We're gearing up for the Winter Games. It's Mark, and we're just a bit outside. Peace.